But this is something topical. We're reacting to the Avengers Endgame trailer. She's obviously not excited for it. I probably won't care. He likes comic book movies. Let's check it out.
Have you watched this yet?
No.
You haven't?
No.
I haven't either. It's December 10th, so this has been out all weekend, and we just haven't had a chance to watch it yet. Yeah.
Hey, Miss Potts. If you find this recording, don't feel bad about this. Part of the journey is the end. Just for the record, being adrift in space with zero promise of rescue is more fun than it sounds. Food and water ran out 4 days ago. Oxygen will run out tomorrow morning. That'll be it. When I drift off, I will dream about you. It's always you.
No way in hell he's done that way. That's relevant. I like that.
Thanos did exactly what he said he was going to do. He wiped out 50% of all living creatures.
We lost. All of us. You lost friends. You lost family. We lost a part of ourselves. This is the fight.
That's intriguing.
This is going to work, Steve.
I know it is. Because I don't know what I'm going to do if it doesn't.
Hi, is anyone home? This is Scott Lang. We met a few years ago at the airport in Germany. I got really big.
Is this an old message?
Ant-Man, I know you know that.
It's the front door.
That's me. Can you buzz me in?
That's humorous. Mm-hmm. So, there's no way they're killing Tony Stark like that.
Probably not.
If they do, I'll probably like the movie more, honestly.
Right. Well, the thing is
that gives it more realistic.
They might let him go out that way, but like clearly they're doing some time shit here. So would you like they might let him go out that way and just bring him back?
I would love it.
I wouldn't hate it either. Like personally, I mean, like you know that Iron Man's my favorite of all these, and like, just like I didn't even choose it. Just the personal connection that people have ascribed to me, especially when we work together at that specific restaurant. It's not a national chain, you wouldn't know. So like that stuff in the beginning with him, like that hit me in the feels a little bit. Like
you didn't have no food or water for 4 days.
Yeah, I totally relate, 100%. But yeah, I really appreciate it. Nothing here like got me extraordinarily excited.
No Hawkeye stuff.
Yeah, that looks like it would be really cool.
But I'm assuming his family dies. But it still has me to ask questions, which makes for a good. See, my thing with this movie is, Screen Junkie said it. It did not need a trailer.
Yeah.
You need to spam the logo and the release date everywhere.
Right.
Did not need a logo.
New trailer.
This trailer.
No, you said logo.
Yeah, the Avengers Endgame logo.
Right. We know what you meant. You don't know what you meant, but we know what you meant.
I know what I meant.
No, you said the wrong thing.
Okay. Can I say something?
Please do.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think I actually mentioned this when we did the Aquaman reaction. Sometimes I feel like I get, because I'm not super drawn to comic books.
Bored and overstimulated.
No, I did not mean that about this one. What I'm saying is, because I did not initially love comic books, I never sort of got, like, I don't have any idea what's going on here. Like, clueless. I have no idea what any of that was. But I'm interested. And I'm starting to want to go back and watch the movies, which has not happened before with other trailers.
19 of them.
Well,
which is so overwhelming.
That definitely means that this trailer was somewhat successful to just drag in someone who is that far behind.
My thing is, there's no stakes. Because you have all these movies in canon. Spider-Man, we know he's coming back. Gamora had the best scene with Thanos in Infinity War, and she's signed on for Guardians 3. She's coming back alive.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, everything the first one did very, very well to me is being undone in this movie. And I'm just like...
That's just 2 characters, though.
My 2 favorite characters.
Those are your 2 favorite characters.
Spider-Man and the Guardians.
Yeah, well, that's just one of the Guardians.
But she's coming back, and that was the best scene in the last one. What I'm saying is, I said in the, I guess, Brie Larson, Captain Marvel trailer, eye above his head, I want you to, it's like a one-night stand. I'm going to go into it, I'm going to enjoy it for 2 hours, and then I'm going to leave and not think about it again. Until it comes on a steelbook, because I really like steelbooks.
It's true.
Strange Wing, big fan of the steelbooks.
It's true. He really is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with the Screen Junkies take. We didn't need a trailer for this. The hype is just too real anyways. I guess it's for people like this because it worked.
It did.
Clearly did.
So that clearly shows that there is some reason for this trailer to exist. I appreciate that.
Is this going to make me fall in love with comic books? Probably not, but it at least makes me want to go watch 19 movies, which is
I don't know.
feat.
The humor, I feel like the humor is up your alley. A lot of the humor.
You think it's pretty funny. And you would get invested in some of the relationships, for sure. The relationships are more fleshed out than you would expect.
Right now, I see the entire franchise as this huge thing that I have not quite bought into enough to invest the time and energy in. But I think that this might be the one.
So, you're kind of saying it's like anal. You don't know if you want to stick all the fingers in it or wide it out.
I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to be there yet.
Don't see. That's a great analogy.
Just the tip so far.
The analogy game is so strong.
That's pretty good.
Analogies with Heffany.
Yeah.
Strange Wang.
Maybe that should be our new segment.
It should be.
Yeah. Clearly, everyone was right from they were from the beginning about the Ant-Man and the quantum realm being like how they figure out how to undo this crap. So like no surprise there. But that's obviously the route they're going. I like that they didn't show too terribly much. Like it's pretty vague. It's a pretty vague trailer.
Yeah,
you know. And that's it. Like honestly, if we did not get another trailer until this movie came out, I would be completely content because there's no way that I could know anything else going into that movie.
Yeah.
And like I agree with you, the stakes. The only way that Marvel has shot them themselves in the foot with this is that like the stakes are not super high because they just show that this thing isn't ending. Like the problem with it is the longer these go on, then it's like, well, I don't really want my favorite characters to die, but even if you kill them off, I'm still going to get more.
Except if you Quicksilver.
Last thing I'm going to say is, and I know that it's not happening because they've already signed, like Guardians 3 is happening and Spider-Man is happening.
Black Panther 2.
And I know that they're not going to stop because they're making a boatload of money. Or like even if they just said we're going to do it with Avengers 5, if there is an Avengers 5, like at some point in time they need to hit the brakes and just be like, this is going to be the last one for like 5 years or 10 years because then that last one is really going to matter. And right now it just feels like it doesn't matter because like I want to know because I watched 19 movies and I want to know what happens.
Well, for me personally, I dig that. We just got Spider-Man, so I would like for him to have more movies, obviously. Mm-hmm. When I did care about comic books, he was like one in the forefront. But they stop it at like Avengers 5. Mm-hmm. Then don't stop making comic book movies. Do what you did with MCU. Fantastic Four, X-Men.
Right, and then maybe just have them all like clash together.
Yeah, and then you have their big... You give them a 10-year thing, and then their 18 movies or 12 movies or whatever you want to do.
Sure.
You have that be a Secret Wars movie.
Yeah, that'd be cool. My whole thing is and like
combine them all together.
Every good TV show is usually pretty good because it had an end in mind.
Yeah,
you
definitely.
know, like what really sticks a good TV show is like the series finale.
Friends.
At some point in time, you have to say this is the stopping point. I'm not saying I'm ready for the stopping point yet, but when it hits, like, it's going to make it mean that much more.
Are we still making anal analogies?
Let's go.
If you really want to make one, I'm certainly not going to stop you.
Speaking about a breaking point and a stopping point, we'll stop this video at, was it 15 minutes now?
Under 12.
Under 12.
It's a miracle.
So down in the comments, you tell us what's your favorite part of this 12-minute video and make some sex analogies down in the comments, like Secret Wars, giant superhero orgy, something like that. Tell us down in the comments, and like, comment, subscribe.
Always knew I had to put in work. Always knew that this was